Hi everyone, welcome to Seoul Tarot. Thank you so much for coming in. Today we are gonna look at what people are saying about you. We'll see how people perceive you, also any gossip on you these days, and what are people mainly talking about when it comes to you right now. We have 4 different groups today. Group 1 with this mysterious pyramid. Group 2 with lapis lazuli. Group 3, blue lace agate. Group 4, rose gold heart. You can find timestamps in the description box below. You can pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you in your reading. Hi Group 1, if you chose this pyramid, this is your reading. So, what kind of person do people think you are? First, let's have a look at the vibes you give off and what people say about you usually. But before I start, please keep in mind that this is how others see you, so it might not necessarily the correct assumption about you, and it can be very different from who you think you really are. So when people think of you, the first thing comes to their mind is someone vibrant, outgoing, and with strong leadership skills. You express yourself clearly and you are known for your honesty and straightforwardness. You exude more of yang energy more than yin vibes, and you are confident and proactive. People find joy and a special touch in whatever they do with you. Even in mundane tasks, you have a talent for making the situation enjoyable and unique. Time flies when people work with you, and work becomes more efficient and effective. People feel a sense of reliability and comfort with you. Many of them want to rely on you and they expect a lot from you. They think you can turn any situation into a positive one, and your drive is gonna be helpful in challenging times, and you are perceived as a strong and warm person. And it seems like when you are with a group of people, you are often the one leading everyone to do something fun together. Whether it's suggesting exercising together or playing a game, you make sure everyone enjoys the moment. People see you as energetic and actively engaged in your work, and during free time, you are perceived as someone who enjoys what you like to do to the fullest and knows how to have a good time better than anyone else. You know, people say you work hard and play harder. Your way of talking is not necessarily practical or calm. Instead, you seem to enjoy using exaggerated expressions or have a unique way of speaking that catches attention. Some people even describe you as flirty. Initially, because of your flashy personality, some might see you as arrogant, even overly confident. So, people with different personalities or those struggling with insecurities might not have the best first impression of you, but when people get to know you a little better, everyone seems to like you and they want to spend more time with you. You know, just like sunflowers turn their heads towards the sun, people want to soak up your energy, and even a little attention from you instantly lifts their spirit. Your vibrant energy and likable personality make you so busy, always doing something, they say. Some of you seem to prefer wearing colorful and bold styles rather than plain neutral colors. People say it suits you really well. Many of you pursue pleasures, you know, dancing, indulging in drinks, and going out to eat. It's all in the mix. Even if you are not into that, some people still think you are sexually liberated and open-minded. Whatever you do, being with you brings extra joy, and those moments becomes memorable and exciting. People can't even tell if you are feeling down or upset. They always see you as happy and full of energy. And even when you are not, I mean, they are not in a good mood, they are saying, talking to you, instantly lift their mood. At least among those who know you, you are like a celebrity. You entertain people, and your way of living and talking becomes a fascinating spectacle. Looking at you, some people say, I want to live my life like that, so passionately and fun. So, is there any gossip on you recently? What are people particularly saying about you right now? So, some of you seems to be caught up in some kind of addiction recently. It could be alcohol, food, or even an addictive relationship, especially getting deeply involved in physical aspects. So it feels like your daily life might not be as lively as it used to be because you value pleasure so much. It seems like you might get exposed to something that can lead to addiction. So those who are close to you and know you well say that whatever you are addicted to is preventing them from seeing the person you used to be. Maybe because of this, there are times recently when you seem a bit disconnected, and people often say you are not quite yourself these days. People who don't see you often or aren't very close might not notice this, but those who care about you and know you a bit better are worried about you at the moment. But these people also believe that you are genuinely a vibrant and healthy person. So they are saying you can break free from this addiction soon. But you, on the other hand, are going to create something, especially as you break free from the addiction. There's something you gain. You are gonna become an even more fun and interesting person with more stories to tell. People can see a deeper layer in you, and even though they are worried about your situation, they find it fascinating to watch. Um, if you are not addicted to anything, there is someone around you who's seriously crushing on you, almost to the point of obsession. But it looks like you are not interested in them, so they are disheartened, and there are also other people analyzing every action you take, even misinterpreting your kindness. Your presence has a significant impact on these people, and they find you intriguing. You know, you've got two sun cards here. You have a strong power to brighten up not only your own situations but also those around you, no matter what challenges you face. And people recognize that strength in you. So that's everything I have for you, group number one. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. And please check out my TikTok page. I've got a few different kinds of short reading, weekly readings, like angel readings, career money readings. I mean, I'm having such a good time doing that, and yeah, I think you will like it too if you like this reading for sure. I'm offering personal readings as well, so please reach out to me by email. The address is down below. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 2, if you choose this lapis lazuli, this is your reading. So what kind of person do people think you are? Let's have a look at the vibes you give off and what people say about you usually first. Before I start, please keep in mind that this is how others see you, so it might not necessarily the correct assumption about you, and it can be very different from who you think you really are. So people see you as a very polite and well-mannered person until they become close to you. They notice that you constantly use formal language, and it seems like you are not the type to initiate friendly conversations or open up first. They perceive you as someone who comes from a good family background, received proper etiquette education growing up. Even if you have children or have a high position at work, people feel that you maintain good manners and avoid crossing boundaries with your children or employees or staff. People say they haven't seen much of your messy side. In social situations, you interact with everyone politely and maintain good relationships, but interestingly, you don't have many close connections where you can truly open up. It takes a long time for people to become close to you, and approaching you is not easy. And it looks like you don't share much of your personal life at work, and you don't really talk about yourself. So people end up imagining a lot about you on their own. But those who are close to you see you as a very good friend and a valuable person. You step up to help and take care of those close to you. People sometimes say you put more effort into your family and friends than yourself. It seems like there might have been some people in your circle who are aware of this kindness and take advantage of your good-hearted nature. And you dress quite conservatively. You don't particularly like revealing clothes or talking about your dating life or making sexual jokes. Because of this, those interested in you romantically might assume you are very reserved in the aspect because you don't seem interested in them. In reality, you do have a strong sexual appeal and desires, but those who are interested might find it hard to admit that you are not reciprocating their feelings. So some of them even label you as a nun or a monk, projecting their own ideas and creating an image of you as someone very reserved and not interested in indulgence or entertainment, but they are still drawn to your sexual charisma because it's very strong. Many people have fantasies and imagination about you. The fact that you don't openly display your sex appeal to just anyone only intensifies these feelings. Many people perceive you as someone with high standards and a bit aloof. Some people even talk about your family background, assuming you grew up in a wealthy family and you are gonna inherit a significant legacy later on. Perhaps your demeanor, characterized by a quiet elegance and refined manners, make you appear as someone not to be taken lightly. When someone makes a joke, if it's not funny, you don't force a laugh or reciprocate with jokes. You don't fake laughter when you don't find something genuinely fun. Because of this, people who can't accept that their jokes may not be entertaining might label you as a person lacking a sense of humor and make assumptions about your character. So, is there any gossip on you lately? What are people particularly saying about you right now? So, Einstein once said that imagination is more important than knowledge because it has the power to transcend boundaries and lead to new discoveries. People often describe you as creative and smart. Recently, whether you started something new, completed a project, or changed a situation with your ideas, people are impressed. They wonder, how did you come up with that? How did you think of doing it? Even those who don't express it openly say behind your back that the changes you bring are remarkable and beyond what anyone could have thought. People tend to downplay the effort you put in, attributing your success to natural talent, luck, or simply being too smart to struggle. They say you effortlessly accomplish anything you set your mind to. If you haven't recently achieved or created something, people are talking about your potential. It seems like those around you need some solutions or changes in the current situation. And there are people who trust in your abilities. They believe that you can accomplish something and be helpful to many others. So they hope you share your thoughts with more people. So that's everything I have for you, group number 2. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. If you are interested in personal readings with me, please reach out to me by email. The address is down below. But I have my TikTok page. I've got a few different kinds of short readings, weekly readings, angel readings, money and career readings, you name it. I'm having a really good time doing this, so I'm sure you really like these videos if you do like these readings, you know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 3, if you chose this blue lace agate, this is your reading. So what kind of person do people think you are? Let's have a look at the vibes you give off and what people say about you usually. But before I start, please keep in mind that this is how others see you, so it might not necessarily the correct assumption about you, and it can be very different from who you think you really are. So people often get quite surprised and even amazed when they find out how old you actually are. You seem much younger than you are, and your actions might give off a slightly youthful vibe than it is of others with similar age. Some may even assume that you are naive or lack worldly experience. Most people at first glance see you as a genuinely pure and kind person, but for those who know you a bit better, they recognize that you are very soulful and considerate, and surprisingly, more mentally mature than your age might suggest. Some of them find this unexpected and more charming for that. Especially when you laugh, cry, or any emotion, your expressions give off a childlike and innocent vibe. In those moments, others feel comfortable expressing their own emotions as well around you. People appreciate that you are not judgmental or materialistic. You just see people for who they are. They are saying they can be themselves around you without pretending, which is quite comforting and healing for them. But there have been times when people tried to take advantage of your pure childlike nature. Many people, ironically, find a strong sexual attraction to your innocent nature. You don't intentionally dress to attract attention from the opposite sex or someone you are interested in, but you know, when the weather is hot, you might wear lighter clothes, or sometimes your favorite clothes happen to be a bit revealing, and in those cases, you attract a lot of attention. If you walk in a place with a dress code, it might be challenging for you. It's not about wanting to impress others. You prefer clothes that are comfortable, especially in hot weather. You don't want to draw attention from people, and you don't want to care about what other people think, but you just don't like restrictions on your freedom and the discomfort it brings, you know. People also say that you like to wear clothes freely. You know, you might have a sensual or curvy figure, or if you are a man, you may have a broad shoulder and you may be tall. People naturally pay attention to you, regardless of what you wear. You enjoy the freedom of dressing, and many people appreciate that. But there are some who are under an illusion that you intentionally dress to impress them, and they may even assume that your style indicates a willingness to engage in a more intimate relationship. Because of your pure childlike nature, some people might misinterpret your openness and try to take advantage of you, expressing unwanted and overtly sexual interest, thinking they can manipulate you. And sometimes Because of this innocent aura and the contrasting strong sexual appeal you have, there have been times when you've been caught up in gossip from people who are jealous of you. They would say things like, oh, she or he acts all innocent, but behind the back, she's not as pure as she seems, you know? It's not that you did something wrong or behaved inappropriately, but these people initially perceive you as someone childlike and innocent, not a threatening or intimidating presence. And then they later discover that you receive a lot of attention from the opposite sex or the preferred gender, and unexpectedly have strong sex appeal, and where those who desires attention from the opposite sex or people but don't get it find it extremely hard to admit your appeal. So to avoid accepting that you are actually very attractive, they criticize your actions and interpret your intentions in a negative light. You naturally approach people with a pure heart, and it seems like dealing with those people who are jealous or gossiping about you has been tough for you, you know. Sometimes people say that you seem a bit sad, and they are saying they want to protect and take care of you. But unlike your soft side, you also have moments where you strongly assert yourself. You know, you feel a strong protective instinct towards vulnerable beings like animals or children. So if someone mistreats animals or bullies the weak, you can't turn a blind eye. And this leads to surprising situations where people see you, you know, someone they perceive as gentle, raising your voice or standing up for others, and it catches them off guard. You have a very idealistic side to you, which contributes to your innocent image, but some people even may label you as unrealistic or overly idealistic. So, is there any gossip on you these days? What are people particularly saying about you right now? It seems like you've become somewhat skeptical about relationships with people in general, possibly because of lots of rumors and past experiences that caused you pain. Now you are trying to show a different side of yourself to get hurt less from people and better adapt to the real world. People say that you are not as open-hearted as before, not expressing your emotions as freely as you used to. You are more cautious about choosing friends and don't trust people easily. Recently, those who are just getting to know you don't perceive you as entirely pure and innocent. There is this energy you give off that suggests approaching you is not as easy anymore, and some people even find it difficult to become close to you. But you know, the process of this change for you might not have been easy, and those close to you are aware of the journey you've been through. They appreciate the positive aspect of your transformation because they know you've met people with less than pure intentions. People are also saying that nowadays you spend more time and emotions on yourself than on others, unlike before. If you weren't particularly dedicated to your work, studies or business in the past, recently you've been working especially hard and putting effort into self-development. But you know, no one seems to view this negatively. Perhaps it's because people know that you've been burned a lot by people, especially those working in the same place as you. They appreciate the diligent work you've been putting lately. Your bosses are reassessing your abilities and potential, wanting to give you more responsibilities and a position that matches your capabilities. If you have your own business, customers trust your product or services more than before. So That's everything I have for you, group number 3. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. And if you are interested in personal readings, please reach out to me by email. The address is down below, and I have a TikTok page, and please check out my TikTok page. I've got a few different kinds of short readings, like weekly readings, angel readings, money and career readings. Sometimes I upload those short readings on my YouTube channel on here. So yeah, you can just sneak peek, and then if you like them, yeah, you should definitely check out my TikTok page. You will like it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 4, if you chose this rose code heart, this is your reading. So what kind of person do people think you are? Let's have a look at the vibes you give off and what people say about you usually. Before I start, please keep in mind that this is how others see you, so you might not necessarily the correct assumption about you, and it can be very different from who you think you really are. So group 4, you are the ones with the best reputation among the 4 groups. When your name comes up, people start praising you right away. You've got really high social intelligence. In social situations, you know exactly what to say and how to act appropriately. No matter the circumstances, you don't get flustered. Instead, you calmly steer things in a positive direction. You give off a very favorable impression. Whether it's always having a smiling face or people perceiving you as someone who's always in a good mood or happy, you are known for it. You treat people, everyone kindly. And after having a conversation with you, people say they feel better. Even if some people are generally disliked by many people because of their strong personalities or lack of manners, you manage to get along well with them. Even those people become calm and well-mannered around you. It's not that you tolerate rudeness or injustice from others, but rather you can point out someone's rude behaviors or wrongdoing in a way that the other person can accept without engaging in arguments. Your exceptional language skills play a big part in this. People know that you are a kind and good person, but they can't take you lightly. That's because you have good intuition. You understand people's intentions well and have a good judge of character. This prevents others from treating you casually, and you can leave them speechless by asking sharp questions, but all of this seems very peaceful on the surface, so you don't solve trouble. People say you are a good listener, which is quite rare, especially in times like now when many people are self-centered and self-conscious, and your ability to remember what others say and bring it up in later conversations impresses people. It's not about your appearance, it's your calm demeanor and understanding of others that lead people to say you are mature for your age. Your looks also contribute to your likability, so it makes you succeed in interviews, blind date or first date, where your date always want to see you again. When you are at school, whether with the opposite or same gender, you are quite popular. Even if there are other people exceptionally good looking, your intelligence and social skills made you more appealing, making everyone wants to be friends with you. You are many people's first crush, Surprisingly, even though you are so popular, there wasn't much jealousy directed towards you because of your personality. Your popularity and reputation were well deserved and accepted by everyone. Whether working or studying, you excel with high understanding and efficiency, and you don't even show off your abilities. You silently work hard and concentrate as much as possible. People enjoy working with you, and your staff or employees are saying they want to learn from you. Many people genuinely admire and respect you, and people recognize and appreciate your effort naturally, without you having to boast about what you do. So, is there any gossip on you these days? What are the people particularly saying about you right now? It seems like you haven't really been expressing your preferences or emotions in front of people until now. But recently, you've started to express your feelings more freely. The reasons why almost everyone had a favorable impression of you so far is partly because you normally adapt to others, but lately it looks like you've been asserting yourself more. Some of you, a very small percentage of course, have started revealing aspects of your sexual identity or parts of yourself that you used to keep hidden. Maybe you are not necessarily doing it to everyone. Some of you have started expressing what you truly want to someone, or others of you are starting new things or trying a completely different path from what you've been on. In any case, people found it a bit hard to accept the changes you've been going through at first. They are saying it was shocking and unexpected, so it didn't seem like the you they knew. But now people are starting to accept that as one of your many facets. In saying that, there are still those who can't fully accept your honest and unique side. Some of them still say that you are temporarily deviating. They are saying you are going through a temporary phase, but even those people will eventually come to accept the change in you. If no one of this resonates with you, it's possible that among those people around you, there is someone who has a crush on you or has feelings for you. They might have hidden their feelings because it was difficult to approach you, but now it's becoming harder to hide those emotions. They might be seeking advice from others about confessing to you. If that person confesses, it might come as a surprise to you, as they have given no indication. You have no clue that they've been interested in you now. So that's everything I have for you, group number 4. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. If you are interested in personal readings with me, please reach out to me by email. Yeah, and I have a TikTok page. I think you might have noticed because I've uploaded some of these videos, short readings. That's from my TikTok page. And if you enjoyed those reading, yeah, you should definitely check out my TikTok page. I am doing like short readings, like weekly readings, angel readings, and you name it. You can even like ask for some readings. Then I will consider doing it on that page because it's really short and sweet. And yeah, I'm really having a good time doing it. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Group 1, 2, 3, 4. What kind of person do people think you are? What kind of person? Ooh. Kind of person. Kind of person do they think you are? Wow. Rose gold heart and love. How cool is that? What kind of person? Oops, too many times. Do people think you are? Oh, 2 cards. Hiddenness and father. Interesting mix. Kind of person do they think you are? Compassion. child nature, healer, detective, wow, student, and what kind of vibes you give up? What vibes do you give up? What do people say about you usually? What do they say about you usually? Very interesting. Wow. Wow. That's so fitting. Okay, so is there any gossip on you these days? Is there any gossip on you these days? What are they specifically saying about you right now? What do they specifically say about you right now? Right now. Okay. What's the gossip on you these days? Right now. On you these days. Oops. Okay. Can you get any advice about this situation? What's about the gossip? Oh, that's beautiful.